You didn't get any ampao at all.
No, because my family doesn't really give ampao during Hari Raya Haji.
Right. So, but during the
Yeah.
Hari Raya puasa, during the
Yes.
Aidil Fitri Eid Mubarak, you will get ampao, right? So,
Yes. Few.
so tell me more about the yesterday's celebrations of Hari Raya Eid Raya Aidil Adha or Eid Adha Mubarak.
Yeah, yesterday, in the morning, I helped my mother to prepare for the food because, it's not much as we already prepared it last night. So we cooked nasi tomato and some of with chicken ayam masak merah. How to ayam masak merah with gulai curry beef curry.
A beef curry. Oh,
Yes, beef
tomato
curry.
rice is one of my favorite then.
And tomato rice, yes.
Yes, it was very. I mean, there are multiple delicacies that you made yesterday, right? What are the delicacies that you made during the Eidul Adha Mubarak?
Delicacies that I made. I did most of the food that was made is from my mother's, but I just help with peeling the onions and slicing the carrots and whatsoever. Just help on some preparation.
Or as long as you help your mother to prepare something, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Is there any authentic Kadazan cuisines? Because Kaamatan is also this week, right?
No, we doesn't celebrate that. But my mom also cook one of her delicacies from Sabah. We called it satay goreng. It's like a peanut sauce that you eat with the satay, but you fry it together.
Oh, it's fried
Yeah.
satay.
Yeah.
An authentic Sabahan
Fried satay.
delicacies that you made yesterday, right? That's good.
Yeah.
How does it taste?
It tastes good as I and also very kind of memorable for me because it's been a long time since I ate that. Because last time I ate that was when I have my raya at Sabah. It's been 2 years since we went to Sabah. So uh I really love it when my mom cooked it for us.
Which part of Sabah is it?
I'm sorry?
Which part of Sabah?
Which part of Sabah? It's in Keningau.
Keningau.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Do they, right? I remember that one of my friends gave me this putu. That,
Putu?
at Sempurna. Bajau, there's something like Bajau traditional food.
Oh, I don't think that we had that. But other than that, I also think like kind of Sabah delicacies is the ambuyat. You know the ambuyat?
I don't know. Tell me more about it.
It's a it's like a sticky dough. I don't know how to say it, but we usually eat it with soup, fish soup. So, but it's quite rare for us to eat that, as it's quite hard to make it.
Understood. So what do you do in the morning on Hari Raya and yesterday on Eid Adha Mubarak yesterday?
In the yesterday in the morning, woke up a little early than usual, uh, because we want to clean up the house because we're expecting some visitors. So
Expecting some guests.
we yeah, I clean up the house and also preparing for the food. Uh, Also, I also in charge of the ironing all my family's clothes. So in the morning I iron their clothes and just after that we eat together.
Understood. So you eat together with you. I thought that when you wake up in the morning, all of a sudden you, Selamat Hari Raya Ampau Nalai.
Not really. When I just woke up, my mother was quite, oh, go clean up there, go clean up here and there.
So that is a good exercise. Do you think so? That's one form of the good exercise. When you wake up in the morning, you got to clean the entire house, make it tidy for
Yes.
right for Aidil Adha Mubarak, right? Mhm.
Yeah, I think that it's a healthy way because it's more clean and comfortable for cousins to come and
And
everyone.
comfortable for your relative, for your
Yeah.
guests to come over and celebrate Hari Raya as well. Yeah. Okay. Is your daddy still in hometown?
No, he's already coming back last night.
Already coming back last night, so you just went there for one,
Yeah.
only one day.
Yes, for 1 day.
Okay. All right. What else did you do yesterday morning apart from cleaning the house to be tidy?
Other things that I did, I think besides that, I see. Hmm. I just I think I helped my mother a lot just preparing for Hari Raya, and also after we've done prepared and everyone are ready wearing their baju raya attires, we take a picture together and we enjoy our food.
Okay, good then. Did you? I mean, did you go to the mosque yesterday?
No, I didn't go to the mosque, and because um when I wake up, me and my sisters and my mothers didn't prepare to go to the mosque, but my brothers did. However, they went to the mosque quite late. So when they arrived at the mosque, it's already the kubah time. So they didn't get the chance to raya pray.
Oh, Kamala. I said Kamala means.
Yeah. Alamak.
So it's okay then. It's only sunnat anyway. It's not wajib, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I heard I said it. Kamala, Kamala Harris. Okay, all right. So after returning from the mosque, right? That your brothers went to the mosque yesterday. So what did they do?
After that, they just watching televisions, waiting for our guests to come. But our guests come quite late. We expect them in the morning. However, they come after in the afternoon, so it's quite late when they come. We just uh have our nap first before uh expecting them. So
Yeah, before the guests arrive, isn't it? Huh?
yeah, waiting for the guests to arrive.
So do you do any what we call that sacrifice, or we call
S-
it
Um,
sacrifice any cow or meh, the beef, the kurban, right?
yes. I think that yeah, we have a lot to sacrifice when doing the Eid itself, as we have we make a lot of food to give uh everyone food. For example, my family also give foods to our neighbors and our guards. Besides that, at my hometown, they sacrifice the cow to make it to korban, and yeah, we have a lot to sacrifice during Raya, but I think that's the beautiful of Eid,
Yeah.
as we help each other a lot. Yeah.
Yes, you help each other a lot and sacrifice the cow, and then they will be giving it to relatives, to neighbors, right, for
Yeah.
free of charge, isn't it?
Yes.
For free of charge. That is the beautiful of Eidul Adha Mubarak, right? Mm. There's nothing much that actually, but okay. So between two festivals, Idul Fitri Mubarak and Idul Adha Mubarak. Which festival that you think so much more essential?
So I'm sorry. So what?
Which festival do you think is much more happening?
Oh, much more happening.
Hmm.
I would say that for me and my family, it's Idul Fitri, Eid Fitri Mubarak, because every year we always have the effort to go back to our hometown. It depends on Kelantan or Sabah, but we will always try to make sure we go back to our hometown, because our holiday also is quite long. For example, for the universities, they give Idul Fitri a longer holidays than Idul Adha.
Mhm.
And going back to hometown is and being together with all the relatives is much more happening compared to the Idul Adha, because it's just some of us that live here, just being together. But during the Idul Fitri Mubarak, we sit everyone together and just meet after such a long time. And other than that, being in a hometown is very, I think, I think being in the hometown itself make it more happening.
Yeah, so you meet I mean you meet your family, your relatives, isn't it? Uh,
Yes.
in Sabah there, so you tend to recognize your cousins,
Mm.
so, and others as well. So can you speak Sabah? Would you be able to speak Sabah?
Uh, I I think I can speak actually both Kelantan and Sabah. I
Really?
cannot.
Oh, you can speak Kelantan as well. What?
Just a little bit, but not really fluent. And just some words.
Hold on. Someone is calling me, I guess, as you can hear the sound, isn't it?
I cannot.
I thought someone is calling me just now. Never mind. So,
Oh,
so you can speak Kelantanese and you can also speak Sabah.
just a little bit. I would say very basic one.
So what kind of language in Sabah that you can speak? Kadazan?
It's just no just a Malay, but with the slang, with the Sabahan slang, because my family is just Malay. Our what's it called? Our culture is a Malay culture, so we just speak Malay. But my grandfather is actually a Javanese. You know the Javanese?
Japanese.
No, not Japanese. It's Jawa. Jawa we call it
Javanese.
Javanese, right?
Oh,
Javanese,
kabare.
yes.
What's the
But
manganan? That is Javanese.
in Javanese, yes.
Uh,
But he cannot speak he cannot speak their language,
Understood.
uh because they are already comfortable with Malay, so they just speak Malay.
So they just speak a Sabahan language then, right? Mhm.
Yeah.
Understood. Okay. So it's not going to be difficult for you to go to Kelantan then, because you can speak Kelantan, you can
No, it's
uh, you can also speak Sabahan. So when you go to southern Thailand, for example, you can speak Kelantanese with them because they speak Kelantanese. Yeah. So
yes.
you are actually my tamada.
My tamada.
that is the Thai language. My tamada means luar biasa.
Luar.
Well, extraordinary. Because why? Because you can speak multiple languages, not
Mm.
only English, but also Australian English coming soon, right? Yeah, and you can also speak Sabahan. You can speak Sabah. You can speak Kelantanese. And also when you go to Chanwat na Ratiwat, Chanwat Yala, Chanwat Patani, or when you travel to Hanya, they will stop that you are local. So they give you complimentary drinks or something like discount for you then.
Mm.
But if you go there, you go and eat in Hanya that you speak a very fluent English, American English, for example. Yeah. So do you think they will give discount to you? Sorry, I cannot speak English. Uh, Kotut ka? I cannot speak English. I only can speak Thai. You are in Thailand now, so you must learn Thai. Kotut ka? Means I'm sorry. All right. So instead of giving you discount, then they will give you, more than it's supposed to be. The fried rice, which is only 7 ringgit, right? Become
Yes.
17 ringgit. Hmm. Mak Saleh mari tu kita beri 17 ayat ke dia. Ah, oh, nak kecek siai tak boleh, kecek masuk orang putih. Allah, 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 Allah. Salah. Isn't it? Right. Good. All right. Okay. I can speak Lantanese too. All right. All right. Here we go. So, what we are going to talk about today, I mean, we have been learning about Hari Raya in the beginning, right? And now,
Mm-mm.
this is to tell me, what do you think of busybody ladies?
Busybody
It's quite
means
funny though. It is, I mean, it's hilarious. What do you think of busybody means? Busybody.
I think busybody, yeah, it's quite famous topic for Gen Z now in TikTok. You can see because during the Hari Raya everything, because that is the time when we met each other after after a few years maybe. So during the Idul Fitri or maybe Idul Adha, maybe some of the aunties or uncles will say like, "Oh, when will you marry?"
Yeah.
Or something's like, "Oh, mm, when are you going to work and everything?" So it's quite I would say that quite hustle for the new generation Z, as they think that these uncles and aunties being
Too
too
nosy, right?
busy, yeah, too nosy about other people life.
Yeah.
But uh, I think that because they just wanted to make a conversation as we rarely meet each other. And but it depends on how people accept that questions, on how, oh, you just answer it honest or being sarcastic. But yeah, for me, I think that I'll just okay if they ask me that question, maybe about studies or everything. But yeah, that's everything.
Okay, so when it comes to busybody, and then it's true story. When I went back to my hometown, they will ask me, mana klik sore tu? Sore lagi duk mana? Oh, it's so nosy, so busybody, isn't it? When you keep on asking that questions every year when I went back to my hometown, right? So they will be asking me that question.
Yes.
All right. Guana sore tu? Mek tak bawa kau? They will keep speaking that. Like, I mean, they asking me what would it? This is too busybody. I mean, with Generation Z, we are not nosy. We are not bothered about what other people's life, isn't it?
Yes.
We don't even care whether you are going back alone or you are going back not alone. I mean, it's with someone that is up to you, right? Why are they so nosy or so busybody in order to interfere in our life, right? Uh, that's one thing about people saying, but we are when you are Generation Z And the people which is the generation, I'm not sure what generation are they, generation A maybe, because too old, isn't it? Uncles and auntie, I keep on asking why. We feel annoyed. We feel annoyed when every year, when you went back to your hometown for celebrating Chinese New Year or Deepavali or Hari Raya, right? And all of a sudden, if he asks you that question, isn't it? Kelik
Yes.
na nak tahu sore sama. Nak pola tahu kelik meknya. Can you see? All right. So every year when this is based on true story, when I went back, this is not my parents was asking that, my uncles and auntie was asking that. That's why I've got one auntie which is a teacher that actually, but I don't know why she is so busybody. Well, the rest of my auntie and uncles are not even bothered, right, about that. As long as you have your own life and also you have your income, that's good enough, right? And some of my
Yeah.
uncles are really open-minded. They were talking about business. That is even better, right? They're talking about business, how to run the business, how to run how to gain more money, how to become popular in terms of getting money. That is good enough. That is positive, right? Is one of my uncle which is also studying in Australia before, and he can speak very good Australian accent. We can't even, if I don't even see him, if I don't see his face, I thought, oh, he's Australian. He doesn't look like he doesn't look like Malaysian at all. Speaks like Australian. Been living there for many years, studying there as well. I think almost 30 years, married with an Australian lady. And got my cousins are all looking like her mother. I'm saying looking like Australian. I mean, the face is Pan Asian. Hmm? Right. Okay, that is about busybody, right? About busybody just now. So, how to overcome with this situation?
How to overcome busybody? I think that hmm. How to
We will not be able to educate them, right? They are old enough,
Yes.
isn't it? We will not be able to educate them. They are old enough, and they are senior citizens as well, which is so busybody. Want to interfere in our lifestyles, right? Ah,
Yes.
right. So they were so busy, but they want to interfere in our lifestyle. And then he said, kau nak gemuk tu? Tak apa nama ni, tak jogging ke hari ni? Oh my goodness gracious, why so busy? What kind of question that he's asking? Rather than provoking others to ensure that he's going to be mad because of that. So I mean, it is not good, isn't it? When you saw someone gemuk dah lah ni, Allah lah. Oh lah, berapa kilogram dah lah ninya? Right. So I remember when I went to Nakhon Si Thammarat, a northern part of the Krongchat Mahanakhon in Bangkok there, to meet my family. There's my relatives on that side. I mean, because my father has 16 siblings and some of them are living in Bangkok. So, in Krongchat Mahanakhon. So one of them was asking me, gemuk dah lah ni, Achan. Means you are now fat, right? You are now fat, Achan. You are now fat, Professor. Kata, weh, lu apa lah, mu susah sangat gemuk aku kan, isn't it? He said, I'm fat or I'm not fat, and it's not me, it's you, isn't it? It's like a body shaming as
Yes.
well, right? In the term of this. But because it's Hari Raya, so I don't even give a damn, right? So what I'm saying that I just ignore them. So whatever that they were saying, I just ignore them. All right, that is about busybody neighbors. What if you heard someone which is yelling at you all of a sudden when you're sitting down, right, comfortably on your couch, and all of a sudden you heard someone was screaming at you, "Oh ya gila!" And how do you feel? You open the window, you're trying to look, you are trying to, what we call this, trying to figure it out. Trying to figure it out. Where are the voices coming from? You will not be able to get it, right? You will not be able to
Yes.
identify, oh, where is the voice coming from? Who's that voice? Very fluent in Kelantanese, but I don't even know where is the voice coming from. Right? Looking, and then all of a sudden you sit down, and then suddenly you hear someone laugh. Ha 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 ha. laughing at you hilariously, as if that he is now doing something hilarious in order to provoke you.
Mm.
Okay, what is the question is now? When someone provoking you, what will you do?
When someone provoking me, I
You
think
don't
that
even know who they are.
I
Okay, let me see. You don't even know who they are. You just heard the voice.
mm.
You are not suffering from schizophrenia, no. You are a normal lady, and then you know that that voice is a human voice. That voice is a
Mm-hmm.
human voice, not schizophrenia. You are not hallucinating. You are not involved in any hallucination. What you know, hallucination, right? You are not
Yes.
hallucinating, and you are not even suffering from schizophrenia at all. You don't have that. But you heard someone was calling you in Thai, calling you ba. Ba means crazy, right? If you don't understand the language, it should be no problem. But since I understand the language very much, right? So I feel a little bit annoyed. Why did he keep on calling me that words every single day for no reason? So what will you do if you are in that situation?
If I'm in that situation, I think that I would just at first I would like try to find where the voice is coming from. But then if I couldn't find it, I would actually give up and just talk to my parents about it and just get some calm situation and forget about it. To protect my it's actually it's good if when you get provoked, you it's good if you just forget about it and to protect your mental health.
Yes, to protect your mental health, isn't it? Huh?
Yeah.
So there are toxic around us that we don't even know who they are. There are toxic around us, and
Yes.
some people they love to gaslighting. You know gaslighting. Our topic today is based on toxic. Yeah? The
Toxic.
first one we
Okay.
talked about Hari Raya, finished already. Now we are going to the busybody. Busybody just now already over, right? And now toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Busybody is also part of the toxic, right?
Yes.
Busybody is busybody. We call it nosy. Nosey is also part of the toxic behavior that that practice very much amongst Malaysians, yeah, amongst Malaysians. I do not know why they are so busybody and why some of I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying all of them. Some of them are really good, right? But some of them,
Yeah.
I'm not really saying all of them, but 50% of them are busybody, nosy. We call it nosy, Nosey, not noisy, nosy. And
Nosy.
also, as I told you just now, gaslighting others in order to make sure that that person, that a main is angry, is getting provoked, right? And this is what we call narcissist. Narcissist.
Narcissist.
Narcissist, narcissist. Because narcissists will never give up to provoke you no matter what. That is their hobby. That is their hobby. They are playing the victims. They are playing the victims. They look around, for example, at the condominium, for example, right? So they look around and they found that you are living there, you are weak, and they are playing the victim. They make sure that you are getting provoked. They provoke you every single day to ensure that you are angry. This is
Mm.
called narcissist. You don't even know who they are. You've never seen them at all. You have never seen them. You don't even know who they are. Right. But they are Manut Faifa Mahatan. That was in Thai. They are Manut. They are human. But you can't even see them out. But they keep on provoking you every single day for no reason, calling you all the bad words. Okay? Calling
Mm.
you all the bad words, starting from calling you ba, which is crazy. Yeah? Calling you orang gila, but you have been calling you so many types of words that you don't, if they're sorry, all the bad words, all the toxic words. All right? And you are trying to locating where the voice is coming from, but you won't be able to identify that voice, right? You won't be
Mm-mm.
able to identify that voice. And then what is your next step when you will not be able to find where the voice coming from, right? I mean, the voice which is trying to provoke you every single day for no reason, purposely provoking you, right? Either they are drunk or maybe they are, some people they are having this psychotic problems.
Psychotic.
Psychotic problem. Why they are having it? Maybe because they are suffering from domestic violence. Domestic violence.
Yes.
Yeah. Either they have been tortured psychologically and physically tortured by their parents, by their spouses, yeah, by their spouses,
Mm-mm.
by their maybe the wife is queen control. The wife is queen control, keep on provoking husband to do this and to do that. There are some, right? Or maybe the wife is tomboy. Oh, you have to do this one. You make sure that you have to do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. If you don't do this and do that, then I'm going to be angry at you. I have the Muay
Mm-mm.
Thai, Even though I'm a girl, I have a Muay Thai. I'll make sure that you will be punched. Right. So, I mean, what I'm saying, I just give you the examples, right? I'm very good. I'm the athlete. I am a woman. I'm a lady, isn't it? I have a Muay Thai. I have Tomoy. I know Tomoy. I am my Tamada. Okay. So domestic violence, yeah, domestic violence just now.
Yes.
Psychologically and physically tortured. Psychologically and physically tortured. So she or he do not know how to release their tension because she or he is in despair and miserable. So she tried to release it to someone else. She tried to channel all her
Mm.
or his problems regarding of domestic violence. Yeah, try to channel the problem to someone else. And all of a sudden, he goes to the kitchen balcony, for example, kitchen yard, and yelling, "Okay, gila!" Oh, said no. The entire condominium can hear. The entire condominium could hear her voice or his voice. Why all of a sudden this man is gaslighting? While is he gaslighting? While all of a sudden he is shouting, right? Swearing for no reason. And then we are trying to locate for the voice. Unfortunately, we will do not know who is that guy or who is that lady, who is that girl which is which is gaslighting. We call it gaslighting.
Mm.
And then one of the one of the brave people trying to say, tunjuk muka lah weh, apa yang mu duduk apa nama ni, duduk swearing, why you swearing like that, isn't it? Tunjuk muka nak kelih, tunjuk
Yes.
muka lagu mana, comel ke tak, isn't it? Duduk kata kau orang gila, duduk cerita habis orang gila, apa yang mu tak tunjuk muka je nak kelih jugalah. Mek ke, apa nama awal nak kelih juga, di. Alright, isn't it? So, what I'm saying just now, that this gaslighting, and then he found it, he or she found it very entertaining. Very entertaining. You understand the word entertaining, right?
Yes.
Very entertaining. Dia dengar. Dia dengar. I said, dia dengar kita nyanyi ke dia sebentar tadi. So he is very entertaining for her or him. And then after that, when you are retaliate to that fella, retaliate?
No.
When you are fighting back.
Oh, fighting
When
back.
you are
Okay.
fighting back, when you are retaliate, he or she will be laughing. She will be laughing. Right. This is psychotic, right? Some sort like what we call that toxic, yeah? Because the topic is toxic. She will be laughing at you for no reason. And tomorrow she start again, doing that again. So she will be doing it every single day for many years in order to make sure that you get provoked. And provocation is one of her or his hobby. As I told you earlier, he or she probably engaged with the domestic violence, yeah, with the domestic violence, he or she probably, most probably we call it having this kind of domestic violence, suffering from the psychologically disturbances, yeah, psychological disturbances,
Disturbances.
and not to forget, not only people which is having the domestic violence are suffering from these circumstances, but also drug addicts. Drug
Mm.
addicts, they are hallucinating so much when they are taking methamphetamine, right? When they are consuming methamphetamine. In Thai, we call it yaba. Ah. In Malay, we call it pil kuda. Poteh, poteh.
Pilkuda.
Poteh. So many voices. Ice, yeah? Right, for example. Okay, so when they are consuming this methamphetamine or cannabis, yeah, cannabis in Malay we call ganja, right? And all
Mm.
kind of these drugs, they are also hallucinating. When they are high, they are hallucinating, and they keep on calling other people's bad names. Then they keep on calling other people's bad names. Then why? Because they are high. They did not realize what they are saying. Right? They are not realizing what they are saying because they are actually involved, or we call it they are drug addicts. So drug addicts is just really really have this kind of tendency to have having the schizophrenia, hallucination. They are hallucinating. What are hallucination? They can hear voice, right? They can
Mm.
hear voice saying them, hey. They can hear voice. All right, they can hear voice. I said, hey, Tang Sirichai, you have to go and kill Araya. Oh my God. Right. Kamala. Hallucination. Yeah? Hallucination because of the high dose of drugs. And number two, they also have this kind, they can visualize, they can see people. They can see people.
Mm.
Nobody can see, but he can see. He can see it. This one the secretary was saying that, uh, doctor, I can see someone in front of me. Who is she? He or she? No, auntie. Oh, what did auntie say? The auntie want me to kill you, doctor. What? This is schizophrenia. If it's not treated, it will become worse. Yeah, it will become worsening if it's not treated. So he or she needs to take that medication, right? Ambo duduk di Malaysia lah ni. Ambo tak tahu nak pergi ambil ubat mana. Why are you so? We got it. Go to the doctor then and seek the treatment from that, right? Seek the treatment from the
Yes.
doctor instead of keeping it to yourself. And then when he or she is actually what we call that tension or depressed, huh? Depressed, and they start to yelling to others. And those people which are actually addicted to this kind of drugs. It's not only this kind of drug. There's so many kinds of drug actually. Methamphetamine, amphetamine, yeah, amphetamine, or we call it a yaba, right? Cannabis and
Mm-mm.
so forth are actually suffering from these consequences. Okay, saya kata, uh, if they are only suffering for themselves, should be no problem. But the problem now, she keep on yelling to others and make everybody get provoked. Right. So there's a problem now is about that, right? Where people which is not becoming their, I mean, which is not which is not addicted to drugs, also become their victims. Because why? When they're involved in this drug, they are actually having this kind of we call psychotic problem due to the drugs that they consume. So they started to gaslighting. Yeah, they started to gaslighting. What is gaslighting, Professor? Gaslighting is actually an act of releasing their tension or pressure to others. They play a victim. Okay.
Mm.
Some people are very smart. They start yelling, swearing, Yeah, they start yelling, swearing. Nobody knows who they are. Nobody knows. Only the voice is heard very clearly. Okay? Only the voice is heard very clearly, but nobody knows who are they. Who they are. Nobody knows that. When they come to gaslighting, when they are calling you lots of bad words, swearing, what we call it, screaming for no reason. Drug addict is like that. Hmm? Drug addict.
Mm.
And those who are suffering from mental disorder also having this. Well, drug addicts, they will not be able to cure that. Can the drug addicts cure themselves?
No.
In and out the rehabilitation center for many years, right? In and out, in and out. And the celebrity in Malaysia, there are some celebrity in Malaysia also involved in this kind of drug addicts. Yeah, they are drug addicts. So
Yes.
they are in and out rehabilitation center for many times. Yeah, for many times, and yet they will not be able to. They will not be able to cure themselves. Hmm. They will not be able to cure themselves. They keep on taking drugs. And for those who are taking yaba, let me share you the story. Yeah? They have to be in quiet situation, very peaceful. Nobody can disturb him. Nobody can disturb her. Very quiet. If they heard you are taking shower in the toilet, they will start yelling at you because they can hear the sounds of the water just like the sounds of the volcano.
Mm.
Yeah. Just like the sounds of the volcano. I mean, they are having this kind of problem already, right? Huh? This is like the sounds of the volcano. Ah! Volcano! I mean, I understand they are frightening, isn't it? They are frightening. So, this yaba, when we are talking about, when we are discussing about the method of thought that we are talking about now. There's so many, so many cases, so many implications if someone is taking yaba, right?
Mm.
Or ants. Yeah. When they are high, sometimes they are laughing for half an hour, ha 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 ha, for no reason. At midnight, after taking that and laughing, right? Laughing hilariously. Let's give the examples, yeah? And then I say, oh, get out! Laughing again for another half an hour. So this kind of implication. And then when they are drunk, some people they just put yaba inside the alcohol and drinks, right? Oh, it
Mm.
become more powerful than the entire condominium can hear his or her voice screaming loudly after consuming that substance. Okay? Hmm. Okay, but these toxic people, they never retreat. What I'm saying that they are not giving up. They are not
Mm.
surrender. They are looking for someone to become the victims, and then they will start doing it every single day for no reason for many years. Yeah? Now, I told you, it's dangerous to have that kind of people around you, but we don't even know who they are, right? We don't even know which
Yes.
unit this fella coming from. We don't even know. We only can hear the voice. We only can hear the voice all of a sudden. Oh, this kind of voices which is saying this and that. Right? Right? Okay. Mm. Okay. Now, as for I'm saying that, what will you be doing? What is your action if you ever heard that voice from the toxic people, but you don't even know who they are?
Mm. If I if I would be in that situation where I have the toxic people say some bad words or everything because of their actions, like they were taking drugs and everything. So I would I think that I would report it to some maybe authorities that who have their powers, because they disturb the convenience of people that may as you say that maybe he lived in a condominium and he just suddenly shouted and everything which disturbed everyone.
Yes.
So I would report it to the authorities so that they can they can do something about that person, maybe bring them to treatment or anything that would actually make everyone comfortable where they live in.
Absolutely correct. Then I mean, to report to the authority, report to the any authority at the management of the condominium, or you can also
Yes.
report it to lodge the police report if it is not working with the management of the condominium, and then because he keep on
Mm-mm.
shouting and yelling for no reason every single day, and keep on gaslighting for no reason, even though she doesn't want to show her face, she or he doesn't
Yeah.
want to show her face, then you have to report to the authority. You can lodge a police report as well. Can lodge a police report.
Mm-mm.
Or we are not suffering from auditory hallucination. No, we are not suffering from auditory hallucination. What people saying auditory hallucination is, we are the only one who heard it. No, I mean other people has well heard, but we just ignore them, right? We just ignore them
Yes.
because we will not be able to locate where is the culprit from, right? We will not be able to locate where the culprit coming from, which unit, right? So we are not having this kind of auditory hallucination. He or she has that auditory hallucination problem, a psychotic problem, right? And then
Mm-mm.
keep on provoking us for no reason, and then report to the authority. If management is not working, if you report to the management say, sorry sir, I already knocked on the door, but he doesn't want to open the door. It looks like the light is on, but nobody inside. Okay then, no problem. Go to the second step. Police, right? If the police doesn't work,
Yes.
go to the AADK, Narcotics Department. And it will be
Mm.
working. Narcotics Department will be working. Right. And this fella is probably having this kind of problem that lead to the mental disorder, right? That lead to the mental
Mm-mm.
disorder and make him and her shouting for no reason, right? When hear the voice,
Yes.
taking shower also cannot, Go and take shower also cannot. Open the light, take shower. Orang gila mandi. Oh my goodness gracious, what is this? Right. And then sometimes I go and take shower, mandi telanjang. What the hell is that? Right? What kind of word is that? Then you can't even take in shower. When you go and take shower, they yell at you. Right? So this is really serious, right? So when you open the
Yes.
window, one trying to locate where the voice is coming from, you will not be able to locate it. He has already hiding. Right? He has already hidden from your vision. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
He has already hidden from your vision, and tomorrow he'll start doing again. The next day he started doing again for many years. For many years, for no, what do you call it? He or she is doing it on purpose in order to
Mm.
provoke you. To ensure that you will get provoked and also run away from your house. This is, we call it narcissist. Yeah, narcissist. Narcissistic disorder. I mean, you're
Mm.
more on the some sort like psychiatric side now. Just now it's about Hari Raya, and after that about noisy neighbors, and now it's about psychiatric. It's okay, the two topics in one. Unlike the first day, it's only about the black magic, right?
Yes.
Now it's about there's a multiple topics here, starting from the Hari Raya just now, right? Um,
Yeah.
and after that, what we call that, the busy body neighbors, right?
Busybody.
And now about narcissists, toxic. We call it toxic people. Yeah. But
Mm-mm.
when I saw you answer the questions, and it's good that you get a great answer, because when I ask you, you're not saying that. For example, what is your favorite food? My favorite food is nasi lemak. You stop. No, you didn't that. You elaborate it. If
Mm.
you are someone is asking you, this Emily is asking you, what is your name? My name is Lakshmi. What is your favorite food, Lakshmi? My favorite food is masala tosi. When you stop, You don't talk anymore. You got only 2.5.
Mm.
2.5. Not even 2 now. 1 maybe. Right. Okay, what is your favorite food, Lashmi? My favorite food is masala. I've got a multiples of favorite food. Masala dosa, teh tarik, and also I got roti canai, and all these kind of food are good, Lassa. And then the blah 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 blah, so many, and then you get 9. Instead of 2.5, now you get 9. Yeah. But if you stop, what is your favorite food, Lakshmi? My favorite food is masala dosa. Then don't know how to talk already. Finish. Then he has to retake his speaking test again. Yeah? Alright? Not you, I mean not you lah, he lah. Huh? I mean sorry, Lakshmi, sorry Lakshmi. I'm not actually provoking you, Lakshmi. I just tell the examples to my students. Sorry, Lakshmi. Okay. No problem, sir. I know that you are teaching, you are not provoking me. I understand. Okay. Alright, now back to the toxic, we call this one the secretary problem, the toxic people just now, right?
Mm-mm.
Back in the toxic people just now. If it's not working with the police, if it is not working with the authority, then you go and you don't confront her, please. You don't confront her. Who knows that when she opened the door, gua nak jumpa aku. Pang! Oh my God. He got the gun, knife, we don't even know, right? This kind of people, this kind of, mental disorder people, they can do anything. Maybe he has the OKU card.
Mm.
OKU mental. You understand what I'm saying? Is
Yes.
that a blue card or red card? Is it a blue card or red card? Yeah? I remember my students come to my house and he just want to go and take shower, someone shouting at her. Someone shouting and then she runs away and then says, I do not want to go to your house anymore, so I'm scared. Someone is yelling at me. This is Indian. Lakshmi. I started can we do online, sir? I'm so sorry, sir. You terrible, sir. I don't know. There's someone is yelling at me, sir. You don't entertain her. If you keep on entertaining her, Lakshmi, then you will definitely become anxiety. You know, anxiety?
Yes.
Anxiety, become very afraid of her, of him, and they start laughing at you. So don't Lakshmi, sir, I don't want Lasayo, sir. Your card, what is that? I want to be online only, sir. Can, no problem. That's Lakshmi. Lakshmi and her friends. Lakshmi was the only one which is doing online, but her friends are still doing physical tuition with me. Understand? They're five of them
Mm.
together. Okay, so it was quiet for a few times, quiet for a few months, and then he come back. Probably that fellow was in the ward, in the mental ward for many years, or maybe in the rehabilitation center in Tanjung Rambutan, maybe. We call it Tanjung Rambutan. You know Tanjung Rambutan? The place
Yes.
where all the mental disorder people is inside, even the drug addicts are so inside there, everything. When come back, you are receiving the OKU red card. Anda menerima kad mental OKU warna merah. Okay, then you can become in the society now. You can go back to your society, mingle with other society. But unfortunately, it does not work because he doesn't take his medication, right? He
Mm.
doesn't. It's either he doesn't take his medication, but sometimes drug addicts, when he come out from the drug addicts, when he come out from the rehabilitation center, he go back to the society where he used to be. Oh lama tak jumpa mu mama. Mu gimana mama weh? Lama lah tak jumpa. Allah lah masuk J ke mama weh? Mu jual gapo yaba? Oh marilah kita makan yaba ni pula tak apalah mu tu bedok kan? Okay, see? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
When he was in the jail, when he was in the rehabilitation center for many years, after he came out from the rehabilitation center, and he started to eat yaba again, right? He started to
Mm.
eat yaba again. He started to consume, sorry, eat pula. He started to consume yaba again. Why? Because that thing they cannot live. They cannot live. What I'm saying is he will not be able to say no to drugs because he has been consuming that drugs for many years already. Went to the rehabilitation center, become Muslimah, and they come back and then starting doing again, starting consuming drugs again, right? Starting doing drugs again. And then what he said that, oh, Mamat weh. Mamat weh. Allah lah, mu tak ingat saya ke? Saya Mamat weh. Mu tak ingat saya ke selama kini mu duduk beli yaba. Apa tak saya beli dalam ni nya? Right. So then he was saying, Mamat say, my pen drive. Tak say dah hamba. Hamba taubat dah, masuk jail hamba dah, tak say dah. Right. Come on and take again. Dah tak say dah. Bila tengok saya duduk itu, start again. Right. Dry addicts. Alright. Okay. Now, let me ask you one question. Before I want you to write about toxic, yeah, about toxic. He's talking about Hari Raya. What is common? That is common. We call it a common topics already, right? Everybody is already know about Hari Raya lah. They can write about Hari Raya well, right? When it comes to this narcissistic, toxic people, it is extraordinary. So I want you to write about that. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So before that, let me ask you: if you are, in that situation, in that condition, what will you do? Apart from telling the authority, when the management said management will not be able to do anything at all because that fella is not cooperating. Saya mohon maaf, Pak. Saya sudah pergi, gue sudah pergi rumahnya tapi enggak dibuka pintunya. Enggak tahu ngapain, udah ditekan loncengnya beberapa kali tapi enggak dibuka pintunya, enggak tahu ngapain. Mendingan ini labaran, Pak. Telepon Pak polisi aja lah. Right. Try to telephone the police. Call the police. Call the police, and the police will deal with the narcotics department in order to reach in good condition, right? Okay. All right. It's already 12:30 now. Would you like to ask any question? Before I ask you to write about this topic?
No.
Are you pening already?
I don't think so.
Sir, what is this, sir? Just now you were talking about Hari Raya Haji, and now you were talking about toxic people, and then just now you were talking about these busybody neighbors. What are we learning today? Pening already? No.
No, just okay.
Okay, good. All right. Now, write about the toxic, narcissistic people, right?
All right.
Okay. About AI. AI is also a trending topic. Maybe we can talk about that tomorrow. Yeah?
Okay,
Because
sure.
AI, they can help you to do your assignment. Yeah? But no, not today. Not enough time.
Okay. I will write it.
Okay, so you were right about the toxic, narcissistic people. I saw your face red already. Is it boring? Is today's lesson boring?
Eh,
Huh?
no.
Oh, you
No.
forgot to write. Okay, you can write. All right. Okay, extraordinary. Anyway, so ganbatte kudasai. In Japanese, we call it all the best. Yeah. Because I've got yesterday I was 3 hours with my Japanese students from Japan.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Sensei, selamat Hari Raya Haji. This time is no worries. Okay. Anyway, let's. So when Hari Raya, your university kasih cuti berapa lama?
Because right now I have a semester break, so it's combined with my semester break. So I have another 1 week till I will go back to my college.
So you got another 1 week before you're going back to your university, right?
Yes.
All right, no worries. And can't wait to see you in Australia. Can't wait to see you in Australia, in Melbourne. And then we are going to meet each other again. On that moment, you will say, "Oh, Professor, I'm now in Australia. I can speak Australian accents very well." I pray that you will be going there. Okay?
Inshallah.
All right, inshallah. Okay, now, write about toxic, narcissistic people. Yeah?
All right.
I'll be seeing you at 1:30. So you get more time to write it.
Okay.
But make sure it's your authentic masterpiece. You don't ask artificial intelligence or chat GPT. No, it's your own, please. In fact, in the real examination, can you do that?
No.
No, in your real examination, examination. Hey, apa you buat ni? Professor, sorry, I have this telephone next to me because easy for me to ask my AI friend. My AI friend can ask, can help me a bit, can lah, Professor. A little bit only, moment time. What do you think the professor will do to you? He will smash you.
Uh,
Okay, okay, never mind, never mind. And now, government of Malaysia asking the student to do the assignment using AI. So in the re-exam, I think you can do also lah. Never mind. But make sure that nobody see you using this AI friend. Will the professor say like that? Will the professor say like that to you in your real exam?
no, no.
He will ask you, oh, you want your AI friends to do it? You want to ask, oh, you want to ask for your AI friend to help you? Okay, what about you leave this hall now? Leave this examination hall now. Easy for me to give you zero. Can
Yeah.
you leave the examination hall while all the university students are now struggling to answer this question and you are asking AI, you are asking the chat GPT to help you? Okay, no problem. Tan, please leave this examination hall as soon as possible. Right now. That professor will be, that invigilator will be saying like that, right?
Mm-mm.
He doesn't say,
Yeah.
my pen right. You can use this AI, no problem. No. All right. Sorry. Christina pula. Oh my God. Friends, time for you to write about toxic people. Yeah?
All right.
I'll be right back after one.
Okay.
Sawadika, Kun Francisca, Sabai di my cup. I'm back.
Yeah.
Oh, so whoa,
Yeah.
that is a very awesome essay about toxic, isn't it?
Yes. About
Mm.
toxic.
About toxic, good then. Because if I want you to write an essay about Hari Raya, it's common. Everybody knows about Hari Raya, right? If I were to ask you
Yes.
to write about what is your favorite food, everybody knows about that. That is common, isn't it? Yeah, of course. I know everybody has their own favorite food, but it's a common
Yeah.
thing. It is not. I mean, what is Hari Raya? Ayyo, you keep on talking about Hari Raya. Boring already. Every single weekend, every single year we are celebrating that, isn't it? About your favorite food, masala
Yes.
thosai. Okay, for example, right? My student Lakshmi. What is your favorite food, Lakshmi? Masala thosai, sir. Okay, enough. 2.5. You give me 2.5 marks. Sir, why is your my mark is so low, sir? You pity me, sir. You don't even describe about your favorite food. You just say my favorite food is masala thosai. Enough. Two only you
Yeah.
give. Right. Yeah. Okay. So we are talking about a topic which is extraordinary. And then it's going to be challenging for you and for the examiner as well. Right. Hmm? Okay.
Yes.
All right. To cut it short, let's get started.
Okay. Toxic people are individuals who tend to gaslight others, often releasing their own tension by manipulating and playing the victim. They would love to provoke you in many ways that some of it you may notice and some maybe not. They also can be called narcissists as they believe the world revolves around them and others shouldn't interrupt their lives.
Yeah. The
There
problem
are
now
few
is the one which is unnoticeable. Right. All
yes.
of a sudden saying, Kruba! Oh my God. And then Kamala Harris coming. Alamak, who's there talking? Why all of a sudden someone yelling at me like that? Isn't it? Unnoticeable. Carry on.
Yes. There are few reasons on why they behave like that, and you have to know how to respond when you encounter this kind of person. There are maybe some reasons why a person act narcissistic and becomes toxic. It may be because of their traumatic experience that they have been physically or mentally tortured.
Yes.
These people are these people often feel despair and try to reduce their emotional pain by creating conflict or provoking others.
Absolutely.
Some of
Creating conflict and provoking others. And they feel relief, right? They will say, ha ha
yes.
ha ha ha. She's listening. She's angry. She is easy to be provoked. Let's provoke her for many days then. Isn't it?
Yeah.
This is narcissistic. Carry on.
Some of them can also caused by drugs, as they want their life to become more entertaining and just run from the real world that is hectic and difficult. That is when they become hallucinating and visualize things that may harm themselves and others around them. The implication of taking drugs can cause many bad things, and it shouldn't just be ignored. If you have ever with these toxic people, there are few options that you might need to do depending on the situation. First, if this person does not relate anything to you and you have no harm if you just forget about them, then leaving them would be the best option.
I think so,
Second,
Professor. I truly agree with your opinion for saying that forget them. I mean, ignore them. Ignorant, as English saying, ignorance is bliss, right? If
yes.
you are fighting back, for example, if they yell at you, Kruba, and you yell at them, you lah Kruba, and then if you keep on yelling that, it will not be ending, and she or he will be doing it every single day when she got the opportunity, right? Because I said,
Yes.
as you told me just now, it is what we call they play victim. When they found someone weaknesses, which is cannot be provoked, and they start provoking it every single day as their habit, they found it entertaining. They found it wow, it is so entertaining of provoking him or her. She will be easily get provoked and angry. Let's provoke her even more. See, right? All right, Professor,
Yes.
please proceed.
And second, if this person is your close friend or family member who becomes toxic due to their life circumstances, you might need to bring them to a rehabilitation center or counseling to receive some professional help. Lastly, if this toxic person is a stranger but somehow you have to stay with them, perhaps because of you living under the same roof or you need to work together, then report it to the authorities and management so that they could take any action to ensure a safe and respectful environment for everyone involved. However, there are things that you should be careful about when dealing with toxic people, especially when they are controlled by drugs. Confronting them alone is not recommended as they are in a group of psychotic states,
Yes.
unless you are confronting them in a large group of people. People that are toxic are usually aggressive and defensive, so you might need extra protection for yourself when you are near to them. So, dealing with the toxic people is quite hard, but be alert to distance yourself with these individuals to keep you safe. In conclusion, toxic people are everywhere, and it depends on how you deal and treat them. Then you know if they might be dangerous to you or not. Despite having your own challenges, we should not let our personal problems hurt others. Self awareness is very important, not just to protect yourself but also to avoid becoming toxic individuals.
Wow, congratulations, Professor Dr. Francisca from University of Melbourne, Australia, for narratively writing and explaining about toxic people. I love your explanation, Professor. Keep up the great work. You got band 900 instead of 9. I was
Thank
getting 9
you.
only. I give you 900. let me ask my AI friends, artificial intelligence from India first. Look, Kamala, how much would you give to Professor Dr. Francisca? I think based on her writing, I'll definitely give him not a band 900, but I'll give him another extra band 1000. That is from Kamala in the University of Bombay, India. What about the one in China? The last one. Okay. Hello, Professor Tan. Yeah, I'm Professor Tan here. Why did you call me? I want you to give this my student, Professor Dr. Francisca from Melbourne University. How much will you give to her writing as well as to her explanation just now? I think based on what I'm listening and also from the writing that she wrote very well already. More better than very well. I can say that it's a distinction. Distinction. Awesome. Marvelous. What else I want to say? Splendid. So instead of just now the professor from India gave only 1000, I gave him 10,000. Better. So go and see Professor Dr. Francisca. You get 10,000 band 10,000 from the examiner in China as well as band 900 from Lakshmi in India. But then from me, which is right now in Thailand, I would like to give you band infinity, unlimited band means.
Oh.
When you get more than 900, more than 1000, more than 10,000, even better.
Thank you.
Yeah, ขอบคุณมากนะครับ Achan Francisca. Okay, all right. Okay, สวัสดีครับ สถานี มหาวิทยาลัย สุโขทัย ธรรมาธิราช กรุงเทพ มหานคร ประเทศไทย. We are very proud to have the professor from University of Melbourne, Australia, and she has already narrated a very awesome as well as authentic essay. Not even ask the AI, he's doing it himself. She's doing it. All right, not even ask the chat GPT, isn't it? Or Gemini.
Yes.
No, that is the
No.
authentic one. Definitely. I give you infinity band, means that it's unlimited. You get the marks unlimited. Mabro, ya doktor. Mabro, ya doktor. Gongsi, gongsi. In Japanese, omedetou gozaimasu. Sama je tahniah semua. All different languages. Omedetou gozaimasu, sensei. Professor Achan Francisca. All right then, it's already 2. Okay. I'm sure that you are hungry. You're going to eat lemang or something afterwards.
I think so. I'm not sure what my mom cooked.
Yeah, I see. All right then. Please convey my regards to your daddy and your mommy and wish me Selamat Hari Raya Haji. Selamat Hari Raya Aidil Adha 2025.
Selamat Hari Raya.
Okay, never forget to email me your current essay, right?
Okay.
All right. So I'll see you when I see you again tomorrow morning
All right.
at the same time at 10. Yeah. Okay. My
Okay.
apologies for what was happening this morning because of my internet.
It's
That's why
okay.
when all of a sudden you are paused and oh my god, internet problem again on my side. Right then, Chai Jian,
Okay.
sayonara,
Bye-bye.
mata
Thank you.
aishimashou.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye. See you tomorrow.